Hi, I'm Alistair Weaver. That is the multi-talented Rhys Counts. This is a Hyundai Elantra N. That is a Toyota GR Corolla. And this is Edmunds U-Drags. It's gonna be a good one. Let's get on with it.
And here we go. Today we have the 2025 Toyota GR Corolla with 300 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. It's running on Michelin Pilot Sport 4s. Going up against the 2025 Hyundai Elantra N with 276 horsepower and 289 pound-feet of torque. It's running on Michelin Pilot Sport 4Ss. These two are going head-to-head on our Edmunds U-Drag track, which starts with a quarter-mile drag, then they hit the brakes, do a 180, and power back to start-finish. At the end of the first run, we'll swap drivers and lanes and do it again. Do you love Edmunds U-Drags? Subscribe now and visit Edmunds.com, where you'll find all the info and inventory you need for new or used vehicles, including the famous Edmunds ratings. And if you're looking to sell, we'll even make you a cash offer for your car.
So, how do we set up the Elantra N? Well, like all Hyundai N models, it's pretty complicated. So we've gone into the N menu. Steering is in Sport Plus, suspension is in Sport Plus, transmission Sport Plus, exhaust sound Sport Plus, because obviously that makes a big difference. Stability control is off, and the electronic limited slip differential, ELSD, that's in Sport, which hopefully should help us through the corner. Then we've got to activate launch control, and we can actually dial up how many revs we want it to start with. This is a grippy surface. I'm going with the maximum, which is honestly only 3,500. Activate that, foot on the brake, foot on the throttle, release the brake, and away we go. The only other thing I'm going to press is NGS, N grin shift, on the way back, which may give me extra performance, but if my foot is flat on the throttle, might not do anything at all, but we'll give it a go.
All right, I am in the Toyota GR Corolla. Now, this is the new automatic version. When this car launched a couple of years ago, it was only available with the manual transmission, and it was frankly pretty awesome. Going to use the launch control. It's pretty easy to set up. You put it in drive, you turn off stability control, you put the drive mode in sport, you pull both paddles back for about a second. It'll light up in the instrument cluster, and then brake and then gas until you get a notification. Hopefully this thing launches well. I've got all-wheel drive and a bit more power, so I don't know. We'll see. It'll be an interesting one.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Oh, it's a good start. The all-wheel drive Corolla got the slight jump, but now the Hyundai is pulling clear. Come on, Hyundai. Okay, like picky braking, Alistair, picky braking. Right, patience on the throttle, patience on the throttle. And fire it out. Oh, I think I've got the jump. He's got the jump, he took the corner well, he was patient with the front wheel drive car, and now he's pulling away from the Toyota. Rhys, dear boy, how was it?
Well, I got a good launch, but man, that Elantra really pulls once it starts picking up revs.
Yeah, you know, the all-wheel drive helped you off the line a little bit better. I mean, you'd expect that. And then it just started pulling away, and I was pretty patient through the corner, trying to, you know, take account of the fact that it's front wheel drive, but then it powered its way out, and I did hit press NGS. Not sure it did anything, but you know, I pressed it, felt good, and I was genuinely shocked how, you know, how much better we did.
Yeah, me too. I don't know, I expected the Corolla to have it. It's got a bit more power. I know it probably weighs a little more, but the all-wheel drive helped it off the line, and maybe a little getting out of the corner. I could probably get on the power a little sooner than you could, but I just couldn't keep up with that Elantra on this run.
The thing I kind of like about it is we drive so much like fast, heavy stuff these days here, particularly the EVs. I still love like a nimble sport compact. Like you can brake so much later. Yes, you're not going as fast, but you can still feel like you can brake so much later and just like finesse your way through the corner. It's still a good feeling to have something that's light and agile. Okay, should we swap?
I think so.
Okay, GR Corolla. Well, that last run was a bit of a surprise. How can I set up the Corolla? Can I do anything else? I mean, track mode on the all-wheel drive system, sport mode, stability control off, and then use launch control. So I think that's pretty much what Reese had. So a little bit of a surprise that the Hyundai had its legs. I'm gonna be as late on the brakes as I possibly can be, trying to use that all-wheel drive and see whether I can sort of gain a few tenths through the corner. I think that's my best hope. Let that squabble for grip with its front wheel drive. Let's use all of that all-wheel drive traction. Will it be enough? Let's wait and see.
I'm in the Elantra N now. Yeah, this thing seemed to perform well in the last race, so I don't think I'm going to do anything different than he did. Yeah, just use launch control. It's pretty easy to set up. You can adjust the revs, but I think I'm gonna leave it at 3,500 RPM. I think the tires have enough heat in them where I will probably get enough traction and not spin them. So yeah, if I hook up well, I think I might have this one. So here we go.
Five, four, three, two, one.
And we got the slight jump and we're away, but that Hyundai's already coming. Man, that's fast.
Man, this Elantra.
Oh, lordy.
That Corolla is better off the line, but that's just the all-wheel drive.
How late can we brake? How much speed can I carry through the corner?
Oh, you can go so deep on the brakes in this car. Got it tight.
Power, 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 power!
Oh, I don't think he's going to have enough room.
It's just faster. It's just faster.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, Reese, it's just faster, isn't it? I mean, I do think I gained a bit through the corner, but then it was hunting for a gear. You know, I think it's a little bit better in the brake, and obviously you got a bit more traction, so it felt a little bit nicer through the corner. But then, yeah, as soon as it became a power game, you just went away.
Yeah, you definitely got a better launch than I did, but that's really where that all-wheel drive helps. But as soon as this hooks, it just starts pulling and pulling. It's not significantly faster, but it is a little bit faster.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. If we had like a little rally style circuit or something, my money would be on the Corolla. but if it was long and sweeping, I'd be money would be on the Hyundai.
I'm kind of there with you. This thing is front-wheel drive, but it is very nice and responsive for a front-wheel drive car. It really depends on the surface and the situation, and out here, I think just the Elantra has it.
Well, wasn't that cool? Here's the track conditions. And for the best numbers. 0 to 60 goes to the Elantra at 5.4 seconds. Quarter mile also goes to the Elantra at 14 seconds at 104.2. Max cornering goes to the Elantra, pulling 1.21 Gs. And I bet you can't guess, but the win goes to the Elantra with its best time of 38.7 seconds at 111.2. For the official leaderboard, head on over to edmunds.com/U-Drags. The automatic Elantra places 47th on the board, 1/10 of a second behind the manual version, with its best time of 38.7 at 111.2. And the GR Corolla places in 52nd, currently at the bottom of our leaderboard, with its time of 40.2 seconds at 109.7.
So, we don't get this. That's all-wheel drive. It has more power, it has more torque, and they weigh basically the same, give or take a few pounds. And yet that won, and won pretty comfortably.
Yeah, I can't explain it, but it stayed ahead the entire race.
And it has stayed ahead in a time where you actually needed acceleration. So on the straightaway, this went away. I think through the corner, both of us agree this has a all-wheel drive and under braking, it helped it. But is it gearbox? That's the only thing?
That would be my biggest guess. This has a dual clutch where that is the new automatic, but it is a just regular torque converter automatic. And it's fast, but not as fast on the shifts as this is. And I think that little bit is what gets it.
Because double clutch, let's just explain, is basically a manual made automatic, whereas that is a automatic in all-wheel speed. So there you have it. If anybody has any thoughts below, share them in the commentary. On paper, the Corolla should win. In reality, here at the track, clear win for the Hyundai. Who'd have thought it?
Right?
Who'd have thought it? Anyway, tell us what you think below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Buy yourself some fashionable merchandise. Sell your car through Edmunds, edmunds.com/sellmycar. Thanks for watching. You're a star as always. See you next time.